That's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. This looks like you've just joined a cult and they're like, okay, here's your uniform. I didn't know this was even a thing. Does anyone want to buy my old clothes from 2005? Can you remember when mystery boxes were this huge thing? I'm not talking about like Labubus and shit. I'm talking about like when you get a subscription box or something like that. I used to buy them. I used to be like, oh, this is so fun. I wonder what I'm gonna get. And sometimes you would just then go to a description and see what you're gonna get. It's like all those advent calendars that brands release at Christmas. Okay, really quick before we get into this video, my friends at Blesa, you all know Blesa, they are a sponsor of today's video and a few of mine in the past. Myself and Blesa are literally sending out free toys to everyone who signs up to my giveaway. Yes, everyone. You don't need to be lucky. It's not like a draw. Everyone. This is great. You already know Blesa. They're basically the #1 company for sexual wellness, and they're by women brand focused on empowerment and actually good products. This is the Whisper collection they created the world's first silent vibrators, like actually pure silent. So you got the Whisper Bullet, tiny, 5 speeds, but don't let the size fool you. You have a Whisper Vibe, which is a super quiet G-spot simulator, and you have a Whisper Rabbit, which has adjustable dual stimulation. All of them have multiple vibration modes and they feel super premium and somehow make zero noise. But do you want to see something really, really cute? It's a makeup kit, except there's no makeup in this makeup kit. We know Blesa are known for being incredibly discreet when it comes to packaging, but this is an extra mile of discreetness. You have the lipstick that has 5 different thumping speeds. You have a very discreet brush with 5 vibration speeds. You have your nail polish, which has 5 different suction speeds. You have your beauty blender, which also has 5 different vibration speeds, and your compact, which combines thumping and suction. This is very discreet if TSA openness, going through security, you know what I mean? As I said, Blesa and myself are hooking you all up because we're giving away free toys to everyone who signs up. Remember, everyone. So when you sign up, you get a free Whisper Vibe or a free Rose toy with any Whisper purchase. And yes, the Rose, the viral one, you've seen it. And honestly, we rate Blesa because their whole mission is about helping people explore and feel confident about their sexuality, not making it weird or awkward, which we love. Sexual health is mental health, is health health. So go hit the link in my description, sign up to the giveaway and get your free toy because trust me, Blesa have had many, many happy customers. All right, let's get back into it. One of my favorite internet dramas of all time, way back in the first days of YouTube, was this box swap drama when one YouTuber sent another YouTuber this box of stuff. The idea was they were meant to send each other beauty products and spend the same amount of money on each other. So when they both received the boxes, they would receive like an equal amount of products, right? And it all went horrifically wrong. So one YouTuber receives this box full of like high-end luxury skincare makeup, and the other person receives some like drugstore broken makeup and some old notebooks. I'll link it below. I'll link it below. It's so good. And I think even the YouTuber uploaded it again. It was like, it's been requested so much that I repost this, so I have. This is Taylor on TikTok, and she went viral after this unboxing video went viral. Okay, just a heads up, this is a bit of a longer video, but I'm going to be talking throughout. We're going to see this whole thing unfold.
Okay, so I'm coming on here before I crash out, but we're gonna have a little vent session real quick. Short story short, I'll try to make this as quick as I can. There is a influencer that I follow on social media. Said influencer is, you know, very into fashion, absolutely love her style, have always followed her, love her recommendations, have gotten so many clothing pieces, ideas, outfit inspiration from her.
That's how come they're called influencers, right?
Like if I could literally copy and paste her closet into my closet, I would.
You would.
We are the same size, like everything.
Great.
So said influencer, I'm not going to say any names or anything, does frequent closet sales.
Okay, this is normal, right? A lot of like fashion influencers, because they either get given so much stuff from brands or they buy so much stuff for their content, they have to kind of clear out every few months. So you can go on Vinted or you can go on whatever, eBay, whatever, and they're like, closet clear out. And you buy their old clothes, which to be fair, they've probably only worn once or twice for some pictures.
I've always wanted to buy it, but I'm like, it's hard buying clothes. Like I'm very picky with clothes. She posted, hey guys, have 3 bags of clothing for sale, large bags, name brand clothing.
So this influencer does it in like mystery bags. Like we're talking about mystery boxes. You can buy a large bag, a small bag, or medium bag. I'm assuming it has name brands. This one is whatever. I guess it's certain levels.
Now, when you look at her social media and everything, you think like, oh my God, like I'm about to get some fire pieces. Like this is amazing. So she does these bags, $200 for a bag of clothes.
Oh,
And
okay. Actually, that's not terrible. When you think like a pair of jeans can be like from 30 to, depending where you shop, $40. You know, you can, 200, you can get like, let's say 6 items nowadays. If you're shopping premiumly, like I know there's a lot more affordable places. Is it bad? I never know anymore.
I've always wanted to do one, but I was like, $200 is kind of a lot for not knowing like what you're gonna get
Exactly.
or, you know, if anything's gonna fit you, but
Exactly.
whatever.
Yeah.
When she sent this back in February, I was feeling spontaneous. So I sent her a text and said, hey, I'll take a bag. Like the odds of me like getting it, because they do go so quickly, I was like, I'm not even gonna get it, but let me text her and see. Long story short, we get to chatting and I was like, hey, like, would you give me a deal if I got 2? And she was like, yeah, I'll cover shipping for you if you want to do 2. So I was, you know what, F it. Like, I'll just get 2. Like, this is fun, whatever.
So she spent $400 not knowing what she was gonna get. But then she has said the influencer that she follows is almost like a walking advertisement. She loves all her clothes that she wears. I mean, maybe there will be 1 or 2 pieces she doesn't like, but come on.
So I text her, you know, we get the deal done. She was like, are you looking for anything kind of like specific? And I was like, just starting to build like my summer wardrobe. Looking for like dresses, like summery tops. You know, I was like, I have a couple trips coming up in the summer, like summery vacation. So any kind of pieces or anything for that.
That's nice that she can have a bit of a request. Like, actually, you know what? You are spending $400. What are you looking for? What would you like?
She was like, I can ship it either Thursday or Friday or Wednesday or Thursday, whatever. It was like 2 days later. She was like, I'll ship it by the end of the week, whenever I can get to USPS after work. And I was like, okay, great. Like, whenever you do ship it, can you just send me the tracking? Because, like, I Venmoed this girl $400. Like, I at least just wanted the tracking number. So this is where it kind of gets a little, Now, this is, like, February, like, 12th. It is now, what's today? March 16th, and I just got the package.
Wow.
So, over a month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, when you... I don't know. When she said 2 large trash bags of clothes and $400 worth of clothes.
Yeah.
I kind of expected the box to be a little bit bigger than this. I don't know.
Yeah, because to me, 2 trash bags of clothes is like one of those boxes. That's one. You know what I mean? Compact and tied up. It should be 2 of those. 2 of those boxes.
I don't know. Okay. But besides the point. Let me get in to show you what I got. Keep in mind, this is supposed to be $400 worth of clothing. I'm just going to kind of go rapid fire through this.
Okay.
The first thing is a legit bridesmaid's dress.
Oh, for your summer.
Which is a size 6 and I'm like a 0. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that.
Wait, so can you not specify size and what size you are? Because she said we're the same size.
A pair of like really worn jean shorts. This Urban Outfitters skirt.
That's the ugliest fucking thing I've ever seen in my whole life. That is the most horrendous. Other than that girl's jacket from that video, do you remember? This is the most. That looks like the bag all the clothes should have come in.
This Francesca's vest. This is a brand that's sold in Marshalls and like TJ Maxx, and it's a sweater that says whatever.
Oh, ew. You know what, as well? If you're going to be like this fashion influencer and you're selling old clothes and you're charging people money for it, it's clothes that maybe you got for free. I don't know. I mean, at least put some things together that you can wear. Like, while you're putting this bag together, you clearly have a gift at putting outfits together. Be like, oh, actually, this might look nice with this. You know, that could be nice. You know, put some bit of feeling in there.
Okay. This dress.
Ew. This looks like you've just joined a cult and they're like, okay, here's your uniform. That's not $400 worth of dress. That's crazy. That's so ugly. It looks like it's taller than her as well.
This top.
What's that, underwear from the 1600s?
This Belt.
Listen, I know trends are coming back around, but some of this stuff looks like some stuff that my friends would have dumped in the charity shop because they wore it out in like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay.
And it's so old and done.
This little satin Zara top.
I mean, that's a staple.
This top.
Listen, I'm sorry. What kind of style are we talking about here? Okay, what's confusing me is she said that she has a similar style to her. She likes her kind of clothes. So has this girl sent out loads of clothes that she's never used and never worn because she doesn't like them? Because, I mean, have these things come from? Surely if you're like, I'm selling loads of my clothes, you're going to think, okay, the ones that we've seen in the pictures.
Pants.
They're
That are
taller
like
than
kind of
her.
like
Afraid
all
of
ripped
fun. I can't quite understand. It's like she's gone to like a car boot sale or like, a yard sale and bought loads of clothes and then for really cheap and she's just sending them out to people.
bottom. Velvet.
Who is making these clothes? That looks like someone died in it.
This J. Crew.
More haunted underwear from the 1600s.
Like, I don't know. It's
It just looks like a ghost, doesn't
completely
it?
see-through. I don't dress, cover up. I don't know. Top. That's broken. Just stains all over it.
Oh.
This hat. This bikini that's literally yellow. And cut.
Someone's designed these clothes and been like, yeah, we'll get those out. We'll sell those to people. People are gonna want these.
A pair of sneakers that are stained. And I could probably pull the bottoms off. And these heels.
Are you meant to wear those even?
I'm not going to say anything else. You tell me if that's worth $400
No.
and what you would do in this situation.
Not one bit. Not one bit.
Because I don't know if this box was meant to go to Goodwill.
I don't know where these clothes would have come from. That's very confusing in terms of the style, who they're buying the clothes for. People went crazy over this, even to a point where people were digitally trying to match somebody's wardrobe online with the items. Okay, so she does end up texting this influencer to be like, I'm really disappointed with what you've sent to me.
So I basically sent her a text saying I was really upset with what I received. Da 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 da. I don't really think it was worth the $400, especially after waiting like a month. Da 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 da. She comes back and says this. Yeah, I understand and I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to read it out for you. She says, yeah, I understand and I'm really sorry you're feeling upset about it. That definitely wasn't my intention at all. Just to explain a little bit from my side, is that a ChatGPT hyphen thing, which is still in real life, but everyone's saying it's ChatGPT. The reason everything was sold together in a big box for that price is because it was a large pile of items at a heavily discounted rate. So you're telling me these items were heavily discounted at $400. If the pieces were brand new or in perfect condition, I would have sold everything individually for much more. For example, the Margie swimsuit alone originally retailed for over $150. When things like that are included in a bundle like that, it usually means that items have been worn and are being sold as used pieces rather than brand new items. Yeah, we get that. We get that. That's kind of why they're able to be offered at such a discounted price compared to what they originally cost. If you send me photos of a specific stains or damage when you get a chance, I'm happy to take a look at them. I definitely want to see what you're referring to.
Upset about it all, but I said, yeah, but in the same realm, when you're buying a $400 box of clothes from a social media influencer, you'd expect some nice quality, pretty much name brand pieces.
Yeah.
That Maji would have retailed that price 10 years ago when it was brand new.
That's 10
Now
years
that would be
old.
sold for maybe, emphasis on the maybe, $10 on Poshmark, especially considering the fact that it's literally yellowed and the front like latch is cut off. And I just put in there,
She says, trust me, I'm a Poshmark and Depop girl. I sell my clothes all the time and shop on there. It was definitely falsely advertised. And none of these items are of value. Any of the stuff sent back because it's so outdated. That's the value of it. Maybe retailed brand new 10 years ago. But I don't think anyone would assume that's what that means when you're buying something used from a fashion influencer. No, I do agree. I'm really careful with how I spend my money, and it literally feels like I was scammed. It was also advertised as 2 huge bags, and there's just no way the bridesmaid's dress alone takes up half a box. I'm just so upset and genuinely at a loss for words. I don't want to keep going back and forth with you. I agree. It's even, yeah, no. So the influencer responds saying, can you send me pictures of everything? Can you send me pictures of a box, whatever? And she responds, yeah, the bathing suit bottoms are yellow. The crochet top is broken and there's like makeup orange stains all over it. The striped pants are all ripped at the bottom. The pink button down looks like it's been washed and dried 20 times. Oh, it's the ugliest thing ever. But it's not so much just the damaged pieces, it's also the fact that everything is outdated and it's nothing I would even remotely wear. When we talked, I asked you about summer clothes and the dresses and the athletic clothes, etc. There's not a single dress in here. Skirt, nothing. There's not one single athletic piece. Based off your Instagram and your social media, I really want to copy and paste your wardrobe into my own closet. You're a style icon. But this, my girl, is just not it. I can send you some pictures later when I get some time to go through everything. I'll even send you a video. And then the influencer responds, could you send me pictures? Okay, so she does actually end up getting a full refund. She never names the influencer, which I think is probably best. But she does end up getting a full refund for her box. That is absolutely insane. I mean, they might be some people's taste. But she's right. That style is relative, but the clothing is pretty much outdated. And when you're buying something from a fashion influencer, you expect something current or something that is their style, the influencer's style. This clearly is not. And it isn't even, I mean, I would like to see her style some of the products from that box just for a laugh, you know what I mean? All right, this was wild. This whole box, overpriced, full of ugly clothes. Listen, what do you think about the style? Would you have paid that much? Have you ever done a mystery box or like an eBay mystery box or something like that? Let me know in the comments. Were you disappointed? Thank you so much again for joining me. Subscribe right now. Give this video a thumbs up right now, and I will see you down there in the comments.